Hey there guys, DMO73 here, bringing you the list for Fiethsing Turbo, the Turbo Gwiber Fiethsing list that was played on Wednesday by Keith. We're trying something a little bit different just because I don't have all the cards readily accessible right now, so he was kind enough to send me the gacha log page, so I'm just kind of run through the card choices here real quick and kind of give some explanation. So obviously the ruler is Fiethsing. If you don't realize, her judgment cost is 4, and she gets the second card you play every turn. She generates a 1/1 elf token, and she has energized green. And then when she flips over, she's an 8/8. All your elf resonators gain +4/+4. And whenever you play your second card of the turn, every turn you get 2 elf resonator 1/1 tokens, which then will be 5/5s because of her bonus. So the main reason for this is to help make Gwiber way faster. You're generating green for Adam Brawley. You're generating an extra resonator to be able to play out Gwiber, because the second resonator hit the board. All kinds of stuff. And as you saw in game 1, she can be a finisher if pumped with enough regalia. So digging into the stone deck next, we're actually going to play 4 Rulers Memoria, and then this is because you play enough regalia to make that viable, and then 2 each of red black, white red, and green red. You want red for everything because you want to be able to play these turn 1 root eggs and stuff. Your 1-drops are primarily red, and then everything else is kind of a splash color for Gwiber, for your Messenger Familiars, and then your Tamas. So, and then moving into the Resonators, we have 4 Guinevere, which seems pretty obvious. She's the starter, kind of draw powered for the deck, and couples really well with Rugeg, which kind of cycles into itself and then grabs you your Dreg if you need it. Then you have Tama for more draw power and more 1-drops. Messenger Familiar, again, is a 1-drop to help turn on Gwiber faster and can grab you a Domberly, which helps you combo off Titania, which is another kind of finale card, and then Uther, which can be your kind of spot removal. And then one of Monkey Trapped in Life. This is one of his personal techs. This is just for being able to kind of repeat the combo over and over again, especially with the Domberly. Volga as like a finishing move with Uther. If you're kind of needing some reach, you can play Volga, play Uther, burn Volga for a ton, and then your opponent's going to take all that damage to the face. A Domberly is obviously a key component of this deck because of the incarnate and being able to burn stuff, search stuff, draw stuff, and produce extra will to be able to hit Gwiber if you haven't seen your white sources. Uther we've already talked about is kind of your finish way to kind of get some reach and kind of deal with creatures that are in your way, maybe in Gwiber's way. Gwiber, not really much to say here other than he's a powerhouse. Titania is great because you'll just tap all of your 1-drops to be able to play her super cheap, and then usually just sack the 1-drops off to Adam Brawley anyway. Because you're doing so much sacrificing in the deck, you can play a 1-of Dreg. This is kind of an uninteractable way to put out a big dragon, because unlike Gwiber, where they can respond to stuff and kill your tokens and kill your creatures and create the kind of weird locks for Gwibers being played cheaper, Dreg is kind of uninteractable in that way, so that's really nice. And then for regalia, Apollos are great because they let you kind of reuse cards to make Gwiber happen faster, as well as protect your creatures. Levitine for another sack outlet for Dreg, as well as if you need to kind of swing in with Fiethsing. And then Death Scythe to deal with your opponent's stuff. And then if the games go super long, you can use this Horn of the Sacred Beasts to kind of recycle your deck and kind of keep going. Because the deck can have a hard time in grind games where it just kind of runs out of steam. If they keep stopping your combo after stopping your combo, then this can help you recharge it. And then he was kind enough to send up his sideboard. I don't really have much to say about it. So we have, obviously, Wall of Wind is helpful for matchups like against Mercurius. Against Regalia heavy matchups like Zero, you can play this, or your Heavenly Gusts. Against things like Mikage, you can play Shackles of Ice and Charlotte to lock them down, a second Horn in case you need it, and then against Swarm decks like Machina or maybe even the Mirror, you can play these Flame Traps to help you with that because you do have 6 Firestones to trigger that. So that's just a brief look at it. I don't have a ton of experience with the list, but let me know what you guys think about it and what you would change. Go ahead and put in the comment sections down below. Huge thanks to Keith for sending me the list, and until next time guys, this is DMO73 signing off.